Hey YouTube, I just did a whole video and thought I was recording, and I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm so blonde. Not really. Only the parts that I bleached. What? Anyway. It's day 25, and I didn't take the drops this morning, and I didn't take my appetite suppressant. It was a crazy morning this morning, and had to get Samantha to dance. We had a run after dance down to a nutrition appointment at the hospital for Caitlin. I didn't get a chance to do much of anything for myself this morning, hence the pigtails, and at least I'm wearing clothes. But yeah, we didn't even wind up getting home till around 2 o'clock this afternoon from everything. It just nuts, absolutely nuts. So yeah, I had a salad and an orange, and then I had an apple. Kind of stress eating a little bit, and I know it sounds weird, but I am an emotional eater. That's one of my issues. The thing I want to turn to most is food, and I can tell that where I am in my cycle as a female, it's getting close to be that time of the month, and I'm kind of a little fatigued, and I can tell that I'm stressing more than normal, and that I definitely want to turn to food more now than I did before. Just how I cope, I guess. I either sleep or I eat, and I can't get much sleep with the babies, the preschoolers, so the only other option to eat. So at least I'm eating healthy stuff, like an orange and an apple. But yeah, and then big salad. But it's all good. It is what it is. Saturday I was 223.4. Today I was 224.6, which was actually good because when I went out to dinner with my husband, I ordered chicken stir fry. I did not eat the vegetables that were in the mix that were not on the diet, so I didn't eat the carrots and the peas. Or the green beans, but I ate the other vegetables, and I did eat the chicken. I think it was a lot of sodium or sugar or both in the sauce. They wouldn't put it on the side. They said that's how they cook the stuff, so whatever. I think that's silly. Can't put sauce on the side, but I didn't have any rice, so at least I know that wasn't contributing. But I pumped up 3 pounds, and I was a little bummed, but my pants still fit me good, so it's all good. And then I'm back down today. So I mean, it's just kind of a game. You gotta kind of watch and see if what you eat affects your weight, and if it does, then hey, guess what? Don't eat that again. So everything is good. I'm happy. I ran into one of the emergency transport members at the hospital who knew us from our NICU stay. We were in the NICU for 20 weeks with Caitlin, and she was in there lots of times. She kind of became a good friend, sort of, while we were there, and she instantly was like, oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight. So I told her about me doing the drops, and she goes, oh, this other girl has just dropped like 30 pounds doing it. And so, it's nice. I'm really excited. So I am stoked. I'm liking it a lot. It's not so hard to maintain. And I think if I'm careful and I make sure that I continue to eat like whole, not processed foods, I should be okay. There's this great blog I found. I think I mentioned it before, but I'm not 100% sure. It's called healthfulpursuit.com. And I'll link to it. I don't know for sure if it's healthfulpursuit.com, but I know it's Healthful Pursuit in the URL. But they have a ton of recipes, and she is a nutritionist. And what I like is these recipes are vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free. You can change them. They don't have to be vegan. You can use real egg or, whatever. But a lot of her stuff is like allergen-free, which is really nice. And she provides nutritional information for these recipes, which is so cool. So, I have this recipe that I'm really excited to try, and I'm not going to say it right, but it's quinoa. It's that grain that's like the super grain with like tons of protein, like as much protein as like a piece of meat or something crazy. I don't know. But it's like a pumpkin pie, quinoa, quinoa, I say quinoa, pumpkin pie quinoa breakfast thing. It sounds really yummy, and it's basically like egg, quinoa, pumpkin puree, maple syrup. Not too bad, maple syrup could be worse, and then I think it's interesting, there's a recipe on there. No, I guess maybe there's no eggs in that one. No, I don't think there's eggs in that. There's eggs in these like chewy chocolate coconut cookies. I'm dying to try them. It's basically like honey, cocoa powder, coconut, and I think that has the eggs. Not hard at all. So I'm stoked because at least I can have a healthy cookie. Coconut's not so bad for you. And one cookie I think was like 129 calories. So that wouldn't be terrible to have after dinner one night a week or something. And I would try to freeze them. Although I don't know if that would work in my house. My husband might eat them first. But everything is great. I'm really excited. I may not get to do another video in the 3 days, the 72 hours, the 500 calorie, but I can tell you today, really not hungry. And the only reason I ate was because I knew I had to, and then because I was like stressing, and to keep myself from shoving Halloween candy in my face, I chose to eat an apple instead. Smart decisions, right? But look at me, still alive, didn't die, not short of breath, didn't get hospitalized, no pulmonary embolisms here, no crazy uterine disease, flare-up, whatever. So I'm great. I survived, and I think I'm better off for it. And I don't know if I will do the jumps for a second round. I might, but I still have 45 pounds to lose before I get to the weight I want to be at, which is like 180 pounds. Ideally, like, they want me to be like 135, and that's just not happening. I don't even want to get that small. But if I get 180, I'll look okay, I'll feel better, I'll be more active, and that'll be my driving force. So it's not that far away. 45 pounds is nothing. People lose that like that. So I have to make up my mind if I'm going to do this drop thing again or not. It wasn't bad, but it's like the timing issue, because 3 weeks will put us towards the end of October. If I start up again, then I'll be on the drops until, I'll be missing out on a lot of stuff. And cheating on the drops is not an option for me. So I don't know. And we'll just have to see what happens. But I feel good. Thank you guys for following me on this journey, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post probably, I'm going to try to post every couple of days. I might only get to post once a week, but I will definitely post and keep you guys updated on my progress as I continue on and what I decide to do, because I don't know. I really did feel like these drops worked well for me, and I do still have a lot of weight to lose, so we'll see. If I only had like 10 pounds to lose, I probably wouldn't do the drops, but I might. I don't know. Have to figure it out and see what I feel like in a couple weeks. So, hope everybody is doing really good, and I will check back with y'all later. Have fun, YouTube. Bye!